Hello everyone, welcome back to KTSC Sports Talk with your host Justin P. Back for this is episode 19. Today is we're getting to the Super Bowl, and the last one I had to dig into the Chad Wheeler situation. I got a little emotional, got a little a little infuriated. I just want to say I apologize. I just had to get it out in the open. I'm a guy. I'm not gonna cut no corners or sugarcoat anything. It had to be addressed because it's more than life than just sports, man. People lives are being in danger each and every day, and that we don't know about. So I had to bring awareness to that. Well, all right, back to regular schedule programming. As y'all know, this is a channel where we talk about all sports from the NFL down to the NHL, uh, uh, tennis, golf, boxing, professional wrestling, with you name it. And if you're a fan of any sport, if you're a fan of any team of any sport, you're more than welcome to chime in and join this channel and have some fun with us while we talking sports. And we also talk about stuff that goes on in today's world. We talk about music, fashion. We talk. This channel is very, very flexible. Talk about everything, but it is sports based, but we sprinkle in other subjects as well. All right, today make sure y'all hit that like button and the subscribe button. Look at my fly clock. Look at my fly clock. Big trust. Woo woo. Anyway, I'll break down the Super Bowl 55, give my winners, my score prediction, my Super Bowl MVPs, and all that good stuff like that. Shout out to Mom. Hey, Desmond, I love y'all. I love Emerson Village. Love everybody. Shout out to all y'all guys. I'm at work, holding it down, but make some good content while I'm here. Like Varnell Hill said, Martin, did you miss me? Alright, we stop messing around. Alright, Super Bowl 55. NFC champions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the AFC champions. And defending Super Bowl champions currently, the Kansas City Chiefs. Bucks, went on a mean run. The better picked against them all postseason long. Okay, shoot me. I just wasn't a fall. I just didn't. I wasn't a whole. Wasn't a firm believer in this whole Tampa Bay bullshit. Like, I just wasn't on board with it. Great quarterback, one of the greatest quarterback in my opinion to ever play the game. Nothing but love for Tom, but I just think people just give him a little bit too much credit. I'm gonna just say that. As great as he is, he's probably the closest thing next to a god. But he has flaws just like everybody else. But when those flaws get exposed, they make 1,001 excuses. The receivers, the coaching, the defense didn't do this and that. He threw the interception because the lineman missed the block and he got hit. It's just like Tom Brady could do no wrong, and it's like it's not fair because y'all killed Peyton Manning for having losing right in the postseason. He got 2 rings. We killed John Elway for losing 3 Super Bowls. We killed Jim Kelly for not winning one. We killed Marino for not winning one. We kill everybody, but Tom Brady, the only quarterback in history that gets a pass. They get the pass. Oh my God, no, it was Gronk forgot to block the defensive end, so he came around, hit him, and Brady fumbled the ball. It's like you have to hold him accountable. He's not exempt from criticism and and getting bashed. He's not exempt from that. No, he's not exempt from that. Even the great Jerry Rice got criticized for dropping balls early in his career, and he fixed it. Like I said, we pick and choose who we want to criticize and who we don't. You know what I mean? Because we just them rings that he did get. He had 6 was he a big part of those rings? Absolutely, but it wasn't just him. It was Belichick deserves his credit too. Granted the Patriots didn't make the playoffs, but that's not the be all and all. That's why we see who needed who more. No, the fuck is not. Because had Brady stayed, they might have probably been a playoff team, but they wouldn't have done that much better, honestly, with the supporting cast they got. Like, let's be honest. That's why Tennessee sent their ass home last year. That's why every time they played a good team, they got embarrassed. We embarrassed them at home, and like last year, so it's like they're a limited team. They good on defense with no skill positions. But anyway, BA, he's a great coach, man. Always was a good offensive coordinator in Pittsburgh. He won the Super Bowl. in 2008, and you know he came with the and that was coached with Chuck Pagano took over from us. I was from DC. You know, he was fighting with his cancer and leukemia and all that. Bruce Arians was coach of the year because that first year they went 11-5. You know, had a pretty good season. You know what I mean? And that's what got him the head coaching job in Arizona. He was pretty good at Arizona. What he went? First year he goes 10-6, missed the playoffs by a game. Second year he go 11-4, 11-5. Well, 11-4-1. Then they played the Panthers at 7-8-1 and lost. You know, the Panthers got, you know, they ran the ball down their throat. They couldn't do nothing about it. 2015 they went 13-3. Went to the NFC Championship game, lost to the Panthers again, but this time the Panthers were a 15-1 team with the league MVP Cam Newton. You know, so they got beat pretty bad in that, 49-14 or 15, something like that. 2016, 2017, Arizona Cardinals missed the playoffs. That was Bruce Arians last year. He sat it down for a year. You know, then Derek Carter in Tampa Bay, you know, he did pretty good. When he took over, they went 9-7 in the next year. You know, they failed to make the playoffs. And in 2018, they failed to make the playoffs. You know, and that's which was relieved to him getting relieved of his duties. Then comes Bruce Arians, you know, a coach that was just always, like I said, he's had one losing season as the Arizona Cardinals coach. You know, and they both were going back-to-back 8-8 back-to-back years. So, you know, that was just the only losing season he had, and they could have easily won more games both those years. They had the quarterback situations together, which they do now with Kyler Murray, but, you know, at that time they didn't. Bruce Arians has he has one of the most blacks on his coaching staff. So a part of me does, if there's a Tampa Bay were to win, I wouldn't be upset about it. Because of that aspect, and it being Black History Month, and that probably can provide jobs for Todd Bowles and all them, and Baron Leftwich, and all the rest of the coaches. Even I think he even has a female coach, that will provide opportunity for her to bench. You know, because women they deserve the opportunity too to coach, train, and all that. Because they're just as qualified and know just as much as we do. I mean, so well, Bruce Arians, very good coach. He's been there, done that for us. Coaching in big games, just not as the head coach yet. I mean, but as a championship and all that. But as far as in the actual Super Bowl as a head coach, he hasn't done it. He only done it as an OC. But Reed has done it. It's his third time there. In Philly, the first go around. Then last year with Mahomes, and now that's so Big Red has plenty of experience. Then even in Green Bay when he was the offensive coordinator under Mike Holmgren, you know, so he has a lot of championship experience. So it's going to be interesting to see matchups that I'm looking for. There's Tyreek Hill, Carlton Davis. Like, this last time the two played, Carlton Davis got took to school for 200-something yards. You know he's having a good playoffs, but, you know, Drew Brees, he was banged up, so he couldn't get the ball downfield like he wanted to Michael Thomas. Washington had quarterback issues with Alex Smith not playing and Tyler Hannigan, who played pretty good, and, you know, spot duty. They couldn't get the ball to Terry McLaurin. Aaron Rodgers, he went to work. You know, they just got at him a little early. And he made two key mistakes that cost the game. That touchdown for the half, and then that the Aaron Jones fumble. Both of those two possessions led to 14 points. So that's how the Bucs are here. And then KC, you know, they beat the Browns in a nail biter once Mahomes going down, and then they fell down 9-0 to the Bills and proceeded to wax their ass. You know, and they scored like 20-some on the ass as expected. So like I said, I'm looking for a high scoring game. I'm gonna go. Sorry, so sorry. I'm gonna go Chiefs 41-38. I think both quarterbacks' offenses are going to play pretty well. I just think the Chiefs defense is going to get one stop because Steve Spagnuolo, the Chiefs defensive coordinator, he was the Giants' former defensive coordinator, where they beat Brady twice. So I'm pretty sure he has some type of principle, or some type of and he still got something he can use from those games to help him now. Whether it's a scheme wise, the verbiage, whatever. Because Tom Brady, he just never. Every time he plays a team, when he gets hit, he loses. Philly, same thing. He threw for 500 yards, but Brandon Graham and them boys was tearing his ass up, and they finally got home and knocked the strip out. In the Super Bowl for 53, yeah. They was 52 or 53 on that. But yeah, and that was the ball game. So like I said, I'm gonna go Chiefs 41-38. My Super Bowl MVP is going to be Patrick Mahomes, 450 yards passed and 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I think he won't really put the world on notice. Like, man, I cannot be fucked with it. I am that guy. I am the chosen one, not the frozen one, the chosen one. I am Mr. Mahomes, Mr. State Farm. He's going to show why he got paid that $500 million contract. You know. So yeah, he's just that damn good, and I know the Raptors personally, but you know what I mean. Oh, I'm sorry, true. I'm sorry, damn. I mean, I fucked that up. Seriously, I meant to say I know, on the Shaq Barrett, know him personally. I know his dad. He's a great guy. Pulling for him stat wise, but other than that, like I said, I just got KC banned too much. I just think Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce will present so many matchup problems. Like I just said, Jack Barrett, defending sack leader. Got Jason Pierre-Paul, Sue and Vita. They lost Eric Fisher on the offensive line for KC. That might hurt. I think Andy Reid's going to get the ball out quick stuff, which is going to slow down that pass rush. Then they still have he's set up, I'm sorry. Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Le'Veon Bell and another kid they had back there running the football that can also slow it down. I got Brady definitely doing him. He's going to probably throw 3-4 touchdowns. He's going to definitely match Mahomes score for score. I just think the Chiefs defense is going to make that one extra play. Honey Badger, Chris Jones is going to make a game-changing play that's going to get the ball back. And they win it the last second field goal, 41-38. So it's definitely going to come down to the trenches with offensive line, defensive line wants it more. Bucks have an advantage there, so if they about to take advantage of it, you're going to have a chance to win. Or if not, man, it's going to be an open season because everybody's going to be open once you play some. Choo, choo, choo. Well, everyone, that's all for today. Just wanted to cover the Super Bowl. So I have the Chiefs winning 41-38. My Super Bowl MVP is Patrick Mahomes, 450 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. All right, everyone, from KTSE Sports Talk with your host, Justin P. I'm out.